So, Brandon, you've logged some pretty significant time in the Fiesta ST prototype that we had as part of the Fiesta movement. But you've never driven a 2015.
Nope.
And you most certainly have never driven any modified Fiesta STs.
No.
So
no, definitely not
why don't
modified.
why don't we go take this thing for a spin? Why don't you tell me what you think?
Yeah, it's been a little while since I've driven an ST, and
almost a year, actually.
It really has been.
You think, yeah, getting used to the...
Oh yeah, that clutch is a little different than the Focus.
Yeah, the brakes too.
Oh yeah.
It's like throwing out a boat anchor.
And it's definitely been a little while since I did my 1.13 review with the other ST. Oh my goodness. Oh gosh. Well then. That's
What do you think?
That's a little different.
So, what's different about this one than the Fiesta movement car is it has the Cobb Accessport that's been tuned by Randy at Mountune, so it's a custom tune that's made just for this car.
Yeah.
It has the Mountune drop-in filter.
Yep.
So it's very similar to what like the MP215 from Mountune or the Cobb Stage 1 is. It's a very entry-level, very beginning steps to what you'd want to do. One thing I've done on my own is unique is all the inlet tubing for the turbo is wrapped in gold heat-resistant foil to protect the heat soak.
Really nice.
Thank you.
That looks really nice.
And there's an extra port on the side of the airbox to kind of let in some fresh air at low speeds. So you're getting a little bit extra sound out of that. I've also modified the gas pedal. It has a gas pedal of my own design that is a little bit easier for heel and toe downshift. Remember, the other one was a little skinny.
Oh yeah, you had to hit that just right to get the heel toe downshift.
And unless you're wearing like clown shoes, it was pretty much impossible for those of us with clown.
That shift's actually pretty nice.
Yeah.
Considering I haven't driven one in a while and just...
Did pretty good.
Actually, it shifts. You can heel toe downshift this much easier than the other one.
Yes.
Yeah. Nice.
Oh,
nice
the gas pedal is like twice as wide, and I'm gonna probably move it out a little bit too.
I remember on my Mustang, my Mach 1, I had to move the gas pedal forward towards the driver.
Yeah.
Because heel toe downshift was just...
It's hard to wrap your ankle around enough. So.
All right, let's
point this thing in the right direction and then get on it. Oh, there goes the traction control.
Oh man, that torque.
As you can tell, you heard that clunking sound.
Yeah.
That's probably the engine and the firewall kind of meeting together.
Oh,
we gotta stiffen that up. So not a problem. Once you turn here, put this thing into some corners here.
All right. See what this thing can do.
Just remember, your entry speed is a lot higher than what you're expecting it to be. Left foot brake. Traction control on the entire time.
Jeez. that's kind of
That's gonna move the gray matter around in the head.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know what speeds we were actually going through there, but
we will not publish that information. I looked over and saw that, and yeah, we will never say. Let's put it this way: that was I saw the traction control I had eliminated for most of that.
Yeah, I could feel the computer fighting me a little bit on what I wanted to do and what the computer was saying it wanted to do.
And if you look at the access port, you can see that during that poll right there, that we saw roughly a 20-degree increase in temperature at the air charge under maximum acceleration. So that's pretty well normal from what this intercooler will do. But we have noticed since I've wrapped everything in the gold foil that it actually returns very quickly to closer to ambient. Like right now we're only 3-4 degrees above ambient. Mm-hmm. So it actually returns much sooner now because the tubes and everything aren't being heat soaked.
And it feels like, you know, I'm in 5th gear. Just you ease into it, and that torque is just...
That 2,000 to 3,000 RPM torque is not what you expect from a front-wheel drive 4-cylinder car. That's a V8 Mustang feel.
Yeah.
That's like driving my Mustang. You just tip into the throttle at 2,000 RPMs and the ground is shaking.
I do like this shifter.
You know that it's hard to justify. It's hard to justify changing it.
Wow, that torque is yeah, there's definitely an improvement over the, it's just right on tap, no matter what RPM, what speed you're going at. It's like, I'm not even pushing that many RPMs. It's just like, yep, there it is.
And you can tell that at least for me, it feels like the car is a little bit more responsive with that. I added a velocity stack to the side of the air box, so it really has a chance to suck in some fresh air near the headlight right away. And then at speed, it's getting air funneled in from the air duct in the bumper covers. So
yeah, wow, that just those few little tweaks have definitely transformed this car. Like,
really?
it was amazing. And then it's just like, well, let's just up the ante. Let's just make it a little bit better. But yet the drivability isn't, you know, it's still right there.
It's still very well balanced. You can turn it off real quick here as we.
Oh,
no, yeah. As you can see, it's still a very well balanced car, and I think some of the struggle comes into is, you know, yeah, you can turn these things into monsters with downpipe and exhaust and intercool and all that, but right now the car is very well balanced. It's not overly aggressive in the way the engine performs. Everything is it's a very balanced platform. So, but overall, what do you think of the changes between the stock one and this one?
They're pretty. They're definitely very noticeable.
Okay.
It just makes it that much more fun to drive, and the car is already an amazing car to drive.
Yeah, it's a good platform.
And then it just goes, let's just make it a little bit more fun. Let's just up the ante a little bit. And that torque is just that never will get old ever.
That's
and the shifter is a huge improvement over the stock one. Just the throws are very.
This
nice
is the
and
stock
quick.
shifter.
This is stock?
I haven't changed that.
I thought you.
No, that's the stock.
Different.
No, it's stock shifter.
It feels different than the other one.
No, that's stock shifter. One of the reports that's kind of going around is that the 2015 has considerably softer bushings than the 14. Now, I've logged a lot of miles on the 14. You have as well. I've driven 3 or 4 different cars, all 14s. You've driven one extensively. Would you characterize this car as being softer or more compliant or having softer bushings than what we were used to before?
To be perfectly honest with you, I didn't notice any differences.
I didn't either. Okay.
It actually, the bushings and suspension, everything felt just the way that the other car did.
Okay, that's I came to the same conclusion, but I wanted to have another source separate from it. Sit in here and come up with that. So good.
Yeah. No. Awesome car.
Well, thank you. I'm glad you had a chance to come out and drive it.
Been too long. Definitely been too long.
No, you had to get one of your own. So
I do.
All right. Well, thanks for coming over and driving.
Yeah. Thank you.
All right.